Today on the channel, I'm going to be unboxing Marvel Legends Katy from the Shang Chi wave. This is FWCI Collector's Edition. Thanks for joining me on this one. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. New channel means a lot, and got a lot more content coming over the next, well, years and years to come. This is something I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. So let's have a chat about this figure. I got mine. I'm a bit late to the party. I mean, it's October 2023 at the moment. This figure's been out for a while, but I don't think it ever actually made retail in Australia, so I had to kind of wait and then find a good price for it online, which I recently finally did. The box is a little bit beat up, but that's what happens when you buy from Amazon sometimes. But I plan on unboxing it anyway, so it doesn't bother me too much. Having a look at this one here, the likeness of Awkwafina is pretty spot on. I'm very happy that we've got Morris in this one as well. I can't wait to see what he looks like once we've got him out. And the bow and arrow weapon set, we'll see how it goes. I'm a little bit worried about articulation with the dress, but let's see what we've got about Marvel's Katy on the back. Katy, Shang-Chi's oldest friend, is free-spirited and fiercely loyal. Oh, and then we just get that in a whole bunch of different languages. She also enjoys Hotel California, unless I'm mistook. But we're going to crack this one open here. I've got the Shang-Chi, and I can't remember the sister's name, but I got the sister as well, just because I liked both of those figures. I think they look great, sort of posed with weapons, and they've got a lot of like martial arts hands and stuff like that, so I just thought they looked really good, and Katy was my favorite part of that movie, so I definitely want to try and complete my personal Shang-Chi collection with my favorite character. Let's see what we've got with her here. Alright, so the head scan on it looks really, really good. The paint application on the robe that she's wearing, the kimono, whatever it is, looks very, very intricate and very detailed, and it looks like they actually nailed it. But before we get into this, let's have a look at old mate Morris. Alright, here he is. We don't know how he eats or shits, from what I can see, but Morris looks amazing. I don't know if I need a Trevor Slattery to complete it, but my missus loves any figure that comes with like a little animal companion, so he is a welcome addition to the collection. But let's have a look at Katy. Alright, so first look in hand, there is a split on the kimono, so you can get a little bit of movement with at least one of the legs there, which should be enough to be able to get a decent pose. That's all we want, Marvel Legends, just a split on one side of it so we can get a little bit of movement from one of the legs. But again, the paint app on the kimono looks absolutely amazing. The face scan on this looks great, like her hair's kind of like flowing in the wind as well, which I think adds to it. The ankles look a little bit funny. They look a little bit round, and you got to make sure you got them angled properly, otherwise they can look a little bit strange. Now what I'm going to start implementing on this channel is I'm going to call it the Tarantino test, where how good is the figure standing up with the feet that it's got, because I firmly believe that having good feet on an action figure is the difference between it standing easily or being a giant pain in the backside, and it passes the Tarantino test. Katy stands absolutely fine. In fact, she's really easy to stand. These nice flat sandals that she's got shouldn't be a problem standing her up, even getting her in a pose as well. So it looks like you need to remove the head to get the... Ooh. And she's got one of those heads where the ball comes out very easily by the looks of things. Alright, hang on, let me get this. So I probably won't be doing any head swaps on this figure anytime soon, that's for sure. Come on, you bastard, get in there. Really, really difficult trying to get this back on. So she's got this little holster for her bow and arrows, and it looks pretty good, but it is a little bit tricky trying to get it in a kind of natural looking place, I guess. You have to really, and the hair also interferes with it, and it's all very kind of light, and it's very easy to disrupt it. So I don't know if I'm going to bother keeping that on there, to be honest. It doesn't really look like I don't know. I'm going to have to see how she looks rocking the bow and arrow just on their own. Now she does come with a second set of hands, fisted hands, and then we've got some grip hands for the bow and arrow. I don't know if it's just because it's an old figure, but it was really, really difficult trying to get her to grip this bow. I'm not really that happy with how it sort of sits in her hand, but does the loose arrow go in the other hand easily? The arrow fits great in her other, gripping hand, but I don't know, I'm going to have a think about how I want to pose this, because I'm going to have to try and get the right balance and try and just get that strap on the holster just right, try and figure out the best way to have the hands, whether I need to have the bow and arrow in there. It's definitely a fun figure, but it also is a little bit limited, and I think that makes it even more fun because, like, for me anyway, in terms of trying to find poses and stuff like that, because it forces you to think outside the box. But I don't know, she's looking pretty damn cool, even just in a bit of a power pose, holding the bow and arrow. In fact, with the hair blowing, it actually looks pretty damn amazing. The ankles are still very strange, but it makes me want to go and sing Hotel California, so I'm going to go do that and get off here before I get copyright claimed by the Eagles or whoever sang that one. Let me know in the comments what you think about this figure. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new as well. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends. See you in the next video. Peace!